folks, welcome back to the mountains of Vermont. Last week I gained permission to metal detect this beautiful piece of property up here in the mountains, and I went metal detecting here for the first time. I didn't bring the camera though. I found an old shoe buckle, Colonial era shoe buckle, and a Connecticut copper, which is pretty exciting. So we're back again today to do some more metal detecting with the camera this time. I believe there are 2 or 3 cellars on this old road. We have a little bit of hiking left to do to get to the first one. Okay, well, we've made it to the first of, I think, 3 cellars on this road. And last time I skipped this first one because it doesn't look very exciting here. It's just it's not even really a cellar. It's just kind of a hole with some rocks strewn about. And so I skipped it and I went to the other 2 and I found some buttons. And then after a couple hours, I was finishing up, I came back through, and this is where I found the shoe buckle and Connecticut copper. So I'm kind of eating my words a little bit. And we're gonna start here today. I've already got my first target. Let's find out what it is. 53 on the nose. Let's see what we get. Well, that's always a good sign. Little pewter spoon, little one. All right, let's spend some time here. All right, first high tone of the day, and I've been here, I don't know, 15 minutes. 76. Ooh, it's out. That's a big button, I think. That's a beauty. Big old coat button. Alright, well, I got a pretty good target. And it ends up being this little wavy brass plate. And I'm just getting out my toothbrush here to see if maybe there's some writing on it. That would be sweet. Nah, doesn't look like it. Now that I got it cleaned off, it looks actually pretty crudely cut. That must have been a fix for something. Oh well, pretty cool. Alright, I got a target here I'm pretty excited about. 80. 79, 80. 82. Let's check it out. Oop, I just saw it. Geez, I don't think I need to cut any time out of that dig. You see it? It popped out right here. Boom. That's a copper. Nice. It's hard to say which one it is without being able to read this stuff on the left side here. Ooh, you know what? It's cleaning up pretty good. Let me give it a good wipe here. Alright, well, I normally try to be really gentle with these, but this one I could be a little bit rough with. I gave it a rub with just my fingers, and now you can see it clearly says Georgiev's for King George on the left, and there's a little Roman numeral 3 in the top right hand corner for King George III. Nice! It's the older style, so that's 1700s. I'm happy with that. I mean, I knew it was 1700s area here because of the Connecticut copper I found, but there's another copper out of this place. Pretty awesome. All right, well, I decided to move on from that first cellar down the road, and we've made it to the second cellar. This one looks a lot more like what you would typically expect. You know, it's like a basement with stacked stones around the edges. Let's see what we can find here. Well, I got a mid-tone. I haven't been filming the beginning of mid-tones because I've just been finding so many buttons. This is not a button. It's still in its dirt clump here. It's a little thimble. Get the dirt out here. Look at that. Sweet. Oop, got a hole in it. Doesn't seem like there's anything fancy about it. It's not silver or anything, just a little brass one. Still very cool. I'm actually going to stick the dirt back up in there so it doesn't fall apart by the time I get home. whoever was using this wasn't doing a very good job sewing on those buttons. Found a half dozen of them already. Haven't been here very long. Very cool. Alright, well, we've got a mystery find here. We're in a Colonial area, so I have to assume this is period. I hit it with my shovel so we can see that it's brass. And it's got this very interesting shape to it. If this is Colonial, a lot of effort went into this. Whatever it is, we've got a hole back here. We've got a tip. Looks like maybe it was bent up after the fact. Interesting anyways. Alright, well, I'm at this new site. We just got a 75. And I think it's a coin. I haven't actually really looked at it yet. But there is a hole through it, and you can see this root grew through. From what I understand, they would put holes in coins because pockets weren't super common. They'd put all their coins on a string. Or, as I said, so I've been told. Let's see if we can figure out what this coin is. Well, I don't know. Can't tell. I don't think I'm going to be able to clean it up. There's not a whole lot left to clean up. You can see, this is the problem with old coins coming out of the ground. This dark area is actually like the detail. Once that flakes away, there's not going to be a whole lot left. It looks like most of this side is still there, but it's pretty pitted, and I don't think we're going to be able to tell. Pretty cool though. Hold coin too. Just about the right size for a British halfpenny or a large cent. Well, in one of my more recent videos, I received a couple comments on this bag that I carry around that my metal detector and my shovel go in. So I thought I'd show it and kind of talk about it a little bit. So here it is. I made this and I sewed it up myself. It's just a kind of a standard kind of khaki canvas. It's double layered. And the leather work I did myself, and this buckle is something I actually found metal detecting. I'm going to guess it's like a late 17, early 1800s horse tack buckle. I made the pin out of a nail, and it works great. I can fit both my AT Pro and my shovel and actually my pinpointer in there as well. And I did receive a couple emails asking if I would make these for people, or if I'd make them available. And I don't know if you can see all of these leather patches. Those are all repairs. I have to fix this thing at least once a month. I'm just not very good at using a sewing machine. It just continuously falls apart. So I don't have enough confidence to offer these for sale, but I don't know, maybe someday. It's been working out for me. So anyway, that's what I use to carry my metal detector and my shovel around. Another patch where it ripped off. Works for me. I think we've got another one. Yeah, it looks like another little thimble. This one's quite a bit more rugged than the other one was. There's no top to it, but I have to wonder if it was designed that way, because it is very, very strong. I'm not sure I could crush that if I wanted to. Pretty cool. I wonder if it's newer or if it's just a different style. Interesting. Alright, look at this. Just a little mid-tone. Just a little buckle. Now, no matter what I call these, I always get corrected in the comment section. This is either a knee buckle or a shoe buckle. I'm going to say, based on the arch of it, that it's a shoe buckle. Probably a child's size. That's really cool. I love these things. It's missing the inside pieces like they usually are, but really cool. It always makes me wonder, did this fall off the kid's shoe, or was the shoe just thrown down here, discarded, the shoe's gone, the buckle remains? I'm gonna guess it fell off. And his parents are probably pretty upset. Very cool. Nice one. 78. There it is. What do we got? Ooh, that's definitely a copper. Nice! I didn't think it was ringing high enough to be a copper, but clearly it is. Look at that, how green that is. It's super thick. Ooh, it's a large cent. I can see it. Nice. Feels nice. Nice and solid, in good shape. Let me see if I can get cleaned up. Alright, so we can definitely get a date. This has to be one of the best large cents I've found. I mean, as condition-wise. It has this green streak on it, but it is in awesome condition. 1818, clear as day down there. Nice. The back actually isn't in as good a condition, but I think maybe once I clean it up a little bit, it'll be beautiful. That's awesome. That hold coin got me a little bit discouraged with this site, as far as the ground conditions are concerned, if they're eating up the coins, but clearly not. This one turned out all right.
Well, I don't usually do this, but I have got a great feeling about this target in the ground right now. I was just about to leave to get out of here, and I got this, and like I said, I don't like to call it, but it sounds an awful lot like a big silver coin. Let's check it out.
That's an 85, 89, 91, 92. If that isn't a piece of silver, I don't know what is. Alright, I'm gonna pull the camera back and really pinpoint this so that I don't hit it. Jeez, it almost seems like there's two. Look, there's one here. 88. 89. Alright, let's just go slow on this. It's definitely a coin, but I can't imagine that was all of that high targets. What do we have here? That's a large cent. Man, could there be more down in here? Let's check. Move this right over here before we figure out what it is. Oh yeah, there's more down in there. A little coin spill. Alright, let's see about this one. There it is, it's another copper coin. Jeez. Oh, it's another large cent, I think. Oh man, amazing. This one is definitely a large cent. How about this one? Yep, they're both large cents. Crazy. Two large cents. I thought that was one silver coin. It said it was two copper coins. That's funny. The first one we have here, the first one I found is actually hold, which is very cool. See, it says 1 cent. And we flip it up, and we can just make out a 2-7 down there. So that's an 1827. You can see the green, what do they call it, copper rust has gotten to it. I don't know if I'll be able to get that off there, but I'll try. And this one, you can see 1 cent. We flip this one. It's got a teeny little date down here, 1831. So as far as large cents at this site, we've got an 1831, 1827, and an 1818. Pretty awesome.
Well, it's the end of the day, and what a way to end it with those two coppers. You know, despite the moments of sunshine today, I did get rained on a few times, but you know, the things we found certainly made it worth it. Got it all laid out here. Let's take a look.
All right. We got all of these huge coat buttons, and these two are actually the same pattern. I found them pretty close to each other, which is pretty awesome. Probably one of the bigger tomback buttons I found. The shank is busted, but they usually are. These, I found 2 of them. I'm fairly confident they were attached to leather, based on what's on the back. They used to have a little bit of a design on there. It's hard to see now. They're both the same. Bunch of small little cuff buttons. My shoe buckle. 2 thimbles. This, I found in 2 pieces, is the top of a parasol or a umbrella. Little umbrella. No day would be complete without a couple spoon bowls. My big ol' mystery item in this little bracket. And finally, the 5 coins I found today. What do we have here? 1818, 1827, 1831. We have a George III British halfpenny and our mystery hold coin on the end. Absolutely incredible.
All right, folks, well, I want to thank you again for watching. The mountains are at peak foliage right now. The forest is absolutely alive with animals running around preparing for winter. And hopefully you enjoyed seeing these colonial relics as much as I enjoyed finding them. We're definitely going to be coming back here probably next week. Hopefully you'll join me then. Thanks again.